Go take your bag out.
Where's my cup of tea?
Oh, wait, your bag. Alright.
Where's your spoon?
Oh, I was going to get it out. Put it in there then.
You happy?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Intro. Hi!
Afternoon!
Welcome to our first video of 22. Middle of winter. So we're kind of picking up on this video. Christmas, New Year's. And right now we're in the middle of January. So we've had some pretty extreme weather, very, very cold, unbelievable. Minus 40, minus 50 with wind chill, nothing happening outside. Most of the work has been on the cabin. Most of the cold has disappeared now for a couple of days. We're sitting right around zero, ice rain. Just the pendulum of temperatures swings is just insane. But as you'll see in this video, yesterday Sylv got out for a walk. She likes to walk quite a bit, so
yeah, well, I only go up the gravel road 45 minutes, so you know, nothing too major, but hopefully in the summer I'll be able to go out with the children and do a few hours. That'll poop me out.
yeah. As near as we can tell, we think it's about 2 mile round trip, maybe a mile each way, something like that. So pretty good. Saskatchewan, a little bit of work in Saskatchewan. That is kind of fading out. I'm trying to get out of that as much as I can, and I can't really film very much of that because of privacy issues there. The only other big news is our guests for the winter, Sooty and Fluffy. 2 stray cats who arrived here just before freeze up. And Fluffy, who's quite a large, long-haired black and white cat. We think he's underneath this cabin. He comes out at night, scarfs a bit of grub and some water. Don't see him very often. Sooty is Sooty's a different story. Sooty is a large black tom who was living up in the old house, and I was feeding him outside, and on Boxing Day when we were heading down to minus 50 Celsius, I saw Sooty and he was just literally hunched up in a ball, just shivering. Absolutely pathetic, and I knew Sooty was not going to make it. So I set up a skunk trap, a large animal trap, put some tinned meat inside there, and within 15 minutes Sooty was in the cage. And I've got him in the cabin now. He wasn't very happy about it when I first caught him, but he has certainly come around. He knows he is safe, he's in the warm, very well fed, although he's still very timid, very shy. But he is slowly coming around, and we hope that he will acclimatize and become happy here, a happy cat. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Enjoy.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Oh, we forgot to say we washed our hair today. Sarah had a haircut.
We got the stove cranked up in here today, and as you can see, we are in construction mode again. So we're tearing out the old pink insulation out of this wall, and you can see we've put in the new green rock wool, and it's already warmer in here. It's about 70 degrees. I do have my buddy heater as well, just because of opening these walls up. It's minus 27 Celsius outside, so it's not too pleasant. An interesting thing, you can see where the studs run across here, but here there's nothing. This place was so cheaply built, they really did a number. But we're going to have to start framing, fix some of these problems. We'll just rip this insulation out, stick a 2x4 in there, beef it up, frame it up, and all will be well. We've got the rock wool here. We're pulling out all this old pink insulation, and some of it is still in pretty good shape, so we're going to use this again in the bathroom. And it's going to go up in the ceiling. And even though the spacing is not entirely right, we'll make it work. But it will just give us some soundproofing as well as helping with thermal insulation. And then over the top of that rock wool, we put 1/2 inch silver board. This is graphite silver board, which adds another R2.5. It's about R5 per inch. And you can see here where we've already got it. So that acts as insulation and our vapor barrier. It's pretty neat stuff. Every morning we have this routine. Oh. Oh my goodness. So every morning we have to go up there. Sooty, look. There's some breakfast for a boy. January the 9th, and it is cold. My goodness, this has been weeks upon weeks of bitter cold. So let's get inside. We still got a few remnants of Christmas decorations left. Sylv's got to go around and take down these various wreaths and things, but let's get inside out of the bitter cold. Oh my goodness. Oh. This stove has been going steady, sitting about 200 this morning. And let's get into the bathroom. We've taken away this old door that used to be here, obviously, and it is now over for the new entrance. We got some shelving and storage started, and we got the vanity started. So we got our Roxol insulation in behind this silver board. The silver board, of course, also acts as our vapor barrier. We found this sink years ago. It was in a little vanity unit. It's a double wall stainless steel sink, very nice one. So we're going to mount it in here. We're building this vanity unit. It's coming along slowly, gently. I still have the buddy heater running in here because it is minus 30 outside, 30 below 0 Celsius. And sometimes it just seems like this goes on forever and ever. Here's Mother getting geared up.
Right, I'm off.
In the height of fashion for the slopes.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do I look? Think they'll let me in?
Words fail me.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh yeah. I'll be back sometime.
You're going walking. I'm going working.
Better than skiing
True. All right.
on my butt.
Have a good time. I really like these old Fords. They were called Louisvilles because they were mostly made in the Louisville, Kentucky factory, and everybody just referred to them as a Louisville. But this one will certainly lend itself very well to a house truck conversion. It's a good box, well made, and there is plenty of scope for raising and bringing a bedroom area forward over the cab and the hood, and it will not interfere with the truck itself. It'll still be quite operable and drivable to move it around the place if we want to put it in a different position, which of course is the beauty of this. You can park it wherever you want it, and it can change seasonally. So yeah, we're not short of projects around here, that's for sure. The object, as I mentioned earlier on this one, is to make it into a house truck. We're just using it for storage at the moment. But what I wanted to show you now, at first glance, this looks like plywood. And it does have a wood finish, a nice golden yellow like plywood. But actually, when you look at it, it's a composite material, a plastic. These sheets are 3/8 thick, and although the finish is damaged here, the rest of it is as new. And this is industrial siding that would have gone on commercial buildings to give them a more acceptable appearance. So these sheets are, I think, 4.5 feet by 10. We got a bunch of these, and we were going to use some of this in the bathroom, in the cabin. So we got these, and there is another bunch to come, slightly smaller and a slightly darker yellow. So we have to go pick those up, and some other materials. So in the meantime, this van is just being used for storage, and some of the glass wool that came out of the cabin, which will eventually be used elsewhere. If you can hang on to it long enough, nothing goes to waste.